What up, Dokkanners? As promised, this is your reminder video. Unfortunately, I couldn't be giving you this information under better circumstances because we still don't have anything. We might get something in a day, but it's already cutting it really close, and I just don't want to make it any worse in case they don't do anything. So this is the reminder that I promised. For those of you who are holding out hope that we might get some information on the tickets for the World Tournament situation, we don't have anything yet. So I'm going to now elaborate further on what we could be getting, because we might be getting a data download either tonight or tomorrow. I feel like more likely, actually, I think we could get it tonight. Then we get a data download tonight. So let me just catch some of you guys up on the situation that's going on right now when it comes to Dokkan and this World Tournament change, and how this is going to coincide with the upcoming content and the data download and all that stuff. So to get you guys up to speed, honestly, it's kind of surprising. I've made a couple of videos talking about this, and I still get questions. So I guess maybe I'm not explaining it very well. Actually, you know what? Let me switch over to the new Dokkan Wiki. It'll be easier to explain it this way. All right. So for those of you who don't know, World Tournament usually has 3 banners associated with it. There's a guaranteed SSR summon. There is a World Tournament summon, and there's another guaranteed SSR. These 3 banners right here always drop during World Tournaments. This is general pool summon characters, non-Dokkan festivals, but also not free to play, you know, banner units, extra SSRs, whatnot. This banner is usually for, not usually, it is for the characters that you can get during World Tournaments through missions and stuff like that. These are the free to play characters. You can also get the World Tournament LRs like Tao, Chaozu, Tien, Yamcha, Por, all those guys. They're all obtainable through this summon. Both of these banners utilize the same GSSR ticket. And then there's a separate unique banner, which is the World Tournament banner. This one only consists of Dragon Ball Saga characters. These guys are far more difficult to pull than these, because first of all, these guys can be obtained through missions. These guys are obtainable through other summonable ways. This one is locked behind the one only banner that exists. And you can be the #1 player in the world, and you will still only be given a finite amount of tickets. And with those tickets, you still may not be able to pull the characters that you want on the banner. So this is inherently a very flawed and stupid system. One of the many reasons why I hate the stupid mode. So they are changing that. And so they made this announcement before the end of the World Tournament. I made a video talking about it, but I'm just going to recap. So what they're going to do is they're going to discontinue this banner right here. And they're also going to be discontinuing this banner. The GSSR tickets that are shared between this banner and this one are still going to be available. So your tickets, if you have any, those are not going away. The tickets that I'm talking about are these, the GSSR tickets. I've got 30. These are not going away when this deadline drops. The deadline is when this goes away. The banner will be going away for me November 4th, 10 p.m. PDT. And for you guys, it could be different depending on your time zone. This banner is going away. This one and this one, both of these are going away. For this one, since there's a specific unique ticket that is needed for this, those tickets are going to be dissolved into Hercules autographs. These can then be used to obtain these characters through the Baba Shop, because what they're doing is they're going to be adding every character that is recruitable from these ticket summons, this one, and they are going to be obtainable in the Baba Shop. The question is, how much is it going to cost? And what is the exchange rate going to be for our tickets relative to the Hercules signatures? Those are the 2 questions that were preventing me from actually doing summons in my other video, because I don't want to get shortchanged. It's already been such a nightmare trying to get these characters. This Tech Yamcha, I still don't have him. And, you know, if I'm going to sacrifice a potential chance at getting him guaranteed, I don't know if I want to do that. So like right now, I could either spend these tickets and roll the dice to try to get him, which I probably won't, or I wait until I convert these into however many Hercules signatures and then buy them. Will there be a limit? Can I get them all at once? Will it cost the same? These characters, in my opinion, perform generally worse than these characters because these guys are more restrictive. To fully render out their passives, you're pretty much just relegating yourself to World Tournament or Dragon Ball Saga, right? Not too much else. These characters can expand beyond that. You can run them on Universe 6. You can run them on teams that can more likely compete on endgame level content, is what I'm trying to say. If these guys each cost 40, these guys should cost 30 or less, but we still don't know. So I said that I would let you guys know when we found out, because I kind of thought that they would tell us in advance. Lately, Dokkan has been really dropping the ball when it comes to announcements, especially on the global side. It's really annoying, because JP, like recently, we've had a couple of quality of life changes. And JP, of course, since they're the main game, they get the announcements in advance of these updates coming up. But Global would also normally get those advanced updates about what's coming. And in the past, it happened where we would get the advance notice, we'd know what's coming up, and then we get it. Nowadays, I think the last couple instances, or maybe just one, maybe I might be going overboard here, but there's definitely at least one example in the last like 2 or 3 weeks where there was a maintenance, or there was an update that was coming to both versions of the game. JP got the announcement for it, letting the players know, hey, this is coming. And then Global didn't get anything. And then both versions got the update, and then Global still hadn't been given advance notice about it. And then I think like a couple of days later, we actually got the announcement for the update that dropped a few days ago. Now, I could be kind of off there, but I do know for a fact we were not given advance notice for one of those upcoming updates. And this inconsistency has sort of been happening more and more often on the Global side, and it's really upsetting me. And so when it comes to this, most of y'all probably don't care to the degree that I do, but the reason that I care is because I've put a lot of time and effort into World Tournament, because some of these characters are just so hard to come by. And also, one of the rarest commodities back in the day was the hidden potential orbs, especially if you were trying to play at the level that I was, trying to rainbow everything and all that stuff. It was a necessary evil. And so I had to put a lot of time and energy into the stupid mode. And so, you know, after doing all of that, still not being able to get some of these characters because of their ineptitude on making this event, it's just frustrating to not still be told, like, in a timely fashion, what's going on. We're a day and a half out from these banners going away, and we don't know exactly what they're going to be doing with it. In my opinion, that's not okay, right? And I know I'm making a big deal out of something that most of y'all don't care about, but again, it's because I've just invested so much time into it. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to spend your tickets, maybe you're one of those people like me who you were kind of holding out on hope for, you know, maybe they'll give us something. You could wait. I'm gonna wait until the last second, because we might get some news tonight. We might get a data download. We might get some sort of advance notice of what they're gonna be doing. So if you want to wait, you can. But at the same time, some of you guys have other priorities. Some of you guys have other things you might not remember. So that is primarily why I am making this video, to let you guys know we're a day and a half out from these being gone forever. So if you want to roll the dice and just take a chance to summon, go ahead. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna wait at least half a day to see if we get something. If we don't get anything at that point, then I'll make a video, or I'll just summon whatever. I'll just like angrily silent summon. I don't know. So now, how does this coincide with other stuff? Well, this is dropping this is going to be going away November 4th, 10 p.m. PST. We also have some other content coming up, because we've got the manga banner dropping basically 24 hours later. Actually, not basically, it is 24 hours later. This is now changed because in my time zone, we dropped daylight savings. It's now standard time again. So this is actually November 5th at 10 p.m. So 24 hours after these banners go away, we're going to be getting the manga summons. We're going to be getting the new EX orb stage. We're going to be getting Peton and all that stuff, which means a data download has to happen. And not to mention, we also have some other stuff coming up on the main celebration. We've got the ESBR happening the following day. And then we've also got the Kid Gohan EZA. And they could also add more stuff into the schedule, because they also do that, you know, retroactively. So with all this stuff coming up, there has to be a data download to account for everything, all of the assets, all of the new characters. So there will probably be a data download tonight or tomorrow that not only adds all of this, but gives us this. And that's why I think we could still get some details. But if I were to wait one more day, I would probably shaft those people who are kind of waiting. Whenever I do those types of videos, like for major celebrations, hey, do not spend your special stone, you know, hold off until this point. I try to at least give you guys a week, but since they didn't give us any information, I couldn't really do that here, but I don't really have a choice at this point. So apologies for the ramble. Hopefully you understand why I had to do it. And if we get some new information tonight, well, then obviously that will be great, but it's up to you if you want to spend those tickets. If you want to make that decision, do it now so that you don't forget and you don't get shafted down the road. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this whole situation when it comes to updates and notifications and all that stuff. How do you think they're going to be proceeding with the ticket exchange? Do you think it's simply going to be a one-to-one? Meaning, if I've got 40 of these World Tournament tickets, I'm just going to get 40 Hercule signatures. How much do you think the characters are going to cost? Let me know if there's anything else that I missed. Feel free to share in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and ours to Dokkan responsibly.